turned off. That was the jam. Hold up, we got to run that back. Hold up. Oh shoot. I was trying to see how many gamers we got up in here. I'm trying to see how many gamers we got in here. Let me see. Let me try one more time. You come not one, but many titanium. Nah, that's not Pac-Man. All right, let's see. Let's see where y'all gamer knowledge at. Yeah. Wrong. Nope. Oh my goodness. Such classics. No, not Donkey Kong. Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage. We got all women in here so far, so I was hoping some of the fellas would come in and clarify. Mugs, off topic, but when are you going to react to Ren? He's blowing up. Um, I don't know actually. Right now, right now, Mark, I haven't been able to kind of fit him into the reaction rotation right now. Plus, right now, all the big channels are doing it, and I don't know. I want to wait a little bit. But I see him. I see him. I see all the big reactors talking about him, doing reactions to him. I'm just waiting for the right time to jump in. Oh shoot. Apologies for my left eye. Allergy season for me. But should be good. I put some eye drops in my eye, so we'll see how we do. Right. That was you talking about 12, like 144 songs they was able to fit in. So the 80s one is just about the same length. So we gonna see. I'm waiting to see how many times Michael Jackson is in this one. Waiting to see that because I feel like he's either got to be Queen, Michael Jackson. I mean, Michael Jackson kind of owned the 80s though, so we'll see. Yes, Katarina, please. Right now, I have a steady reaction rotation, so I don't know when I'll be able to fit it in. I know I got some reaction requests to do, some paid reaction requests to do, and I have those out pretty soon. Yeah, I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised. I'm expecting to hear Michael's name at least 10 times. At least. And if you guys, let me see how much time I have today. Let me see. It's 2 o'clock. Oh, right, right. Um, I wonder how many times we'll see Whitney Houston. I wonder how many times we'll see Janet. Uh, I'm pretty sure we gonna have to see like Rhythm Nation. I'm expecting to see some bangers in the 80s. Opinion that the 80s was I was born in 83. Sorry, I'm like picking at my eye. Say you'll be able to see it when it changes to synthetic pop to hair bands. That's an interesting term. Let's look that up real quick. Let's look that up. Synth pop is a subgenre of new wave music that first became prominent in the late 70s and features the synthesizer as a dominant music instance. Uh, Let me see. Synth pop is in Positive Song by Synthwave Nation. with a tempo of 112 beats per minute. So it can use half the time at 56 BPM or double time at 224 PBM. The track runs 1 minute and 9 seconds long. Oh, okay. Okay. That's interesting to know. Okay, so synth pop is a noun, a type of pop music that which synthesizers are used to create the dominant sound. Interesting. So it's electro pop, new wave music. Ooh, there's a lot of synth pop artists. Say you didn't think Whitney hit to the 90s? That's interesting. Let's see. Masterclass. In the late 70s and the early 80s, a surge of synth pop hits influenced popular music. Okay. So synth pop is a popular music genre that combines the post-punk energy of new wave with the innovations of 1970s of the 70s electronic music, riding a new wave of synthesizer technology. Groups like New Order, The Human League, Depeche Mode, Duran Duran, Tears of Fears, and Euromythic scored numerous hits in the United States, in the UK, and around the world. Synth pop is often referred to as electropop, stems from the electronic music of the 1970s that Kraftwerk and Brian Eno helped pioneer. Okay, Kraftwerk and Brian Eno. Okay, did Kraftwerk invent techno? Uh, let's see, Kraftwerk, Brian Eno. Okay, 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 okay. All right. So before we start, we're gonna actually do a little history lesson. Let's see if I got everything I need. All right. Yeah, you can super chat. My cat is like, no closed doors. All right, so synth pop, often referred to as electropop, stems from the electronic music of the 1970s that Kraftwerk and Brian Eno helped pioneer. Like these early electronic acts, synth pop groups favored early synthesizers such as Mini Moog from Robert Moog and drum machines, particularly the Roland TR-808 and TR-909. I never heard of 909 drum. While many 1970s electronic compositions were meandering and experimental, synth pop songs were often short and succinct. Ooh, I pronounced that word right the first time. Sliding perfectly into FM radios and MTV. Let me see. Rooted in punk rock. I didn't know that. The synth pop genre rose to prominence. I wish there was a way I could let you guys see this. Let me try. Let me try to set up a scene. So do you guys mind me reading it out, or do you guys want to see it on the screen? Real quick before we go into the brief history lesson. Let me see what you guys say. Come on now. Okay, go ahead and read it. So, rooted in punk rock, the synth pop genre rose to prominence quickly and it continues to influence popular music. Punk rock origins. Most musicians who defined the synth pop movement have their origins in punk rock. Tubeway Army, an English group fronted by Gary Newman, scored a record contract based on the guitar-driven live shows. Yet their eponymous, eponymous debut album arrived in 1978, packed with synth sounds, thanks to New Wave's discovery of Mini Moog synthesizer. This sound defined one of the major hits, Our Friends Electric. Meanwhile, the British band New Order arose from the ashes of Joy Division, a guitar group built on lead singer Ian Curtis Dior, post-punk energy. Following Curtis' death, the group handed over vocal duties to blah 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 blah. Okay, skyrocketing in popularity. It did not take long for synth pop to rocket up the pop charts. Thanks to ample hooks and clever music videos, many groups enjoyed rapid mainstream success, including Duran Duran, Soft Cell, Thomas Dolby, Ultravox, Alphaville, the Thomas Twins, the Human League, and Tears of Fear. Convergence with electronic dance. Okay, so this is actually the most interesting part. By the late 1980s, synth pop had begun to merge with electronic dance styles in the era, such as Chicago house and Detroit techno. Groups like Erasure, the Commandnards, and Pet Shop Boys scored radio hits, but even did better at raves and dance clubs. So, electric dance music does have European roots. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Lasting influence. Since pop waned in the 1990s, as music tastes swung back to live instruments. But by the 2010s, guitar music had started to fade in popularity, and a new wave of synth pop bands began to emerge, including Churches, LaRue, Naked and Famous, Cut Copy, and Calvin Harris. I was actually doing the raves back in 2012, so yeah. Synth pop keyboards and drum machines also have taken hold among Indian hip hop artists at the present day. Three character, okay, so pretty much they laid the foundation for electric dance music, which also begs the idea that most DJs of electric dance music are British. Most of them. Most of them that I like. All of them have like British accent. Hey Deborah, what's going on? Man, so that's actually pretty cool. So that also brings like a lot of my suspicions about electric dance music and the roots and where they from. Um, I learned a long time ago. I can't remember what I was actually researching. Um, but I was like, I do a lot of research on spiritual, spiritual. I can't say the word, but I do a lot of I did a lot of research maybe about 5 to 10 years ago. Did a lot of research on spirit beings, like and I was actually trying to find out spiritually what electric dance music was spiritually and how can it affect you. Um so I looked up and I started noticing this trend, like a lot of electric dance music flyers always had the sun on it. So it made me think for a second, and I started to go and look for um, certain things, and then I ended up running into sun god worship, and then it started making sense, and I was like, and I know y'all, this a conversation that a lot of people ain't ready for. Say, please, for the love of all things holy, can you please play some Morris Day and the Time, maybe the song Cool. I'm glad you guys all can be here, but we just warming up a little bit. But we just doing a little background on synth pop music because I remember somebody in the chat was actually referencing synth pop, so I was actually interested in just going to look for it and ended up finding it. So yeah. All right, all right, all right. I can stick around for this one. What up, y'all? What's up, Jeff? What's going on? Okay. All right. So, three characteristics of synth pop music. Said most synth pop songs share a few common characteristics. Songs based around synthesizers and drum machines. Okay. Pop synthesizers, instruments includes the keyboard, drum machine. Okay. Simple lyrics. In the spirit of disco, synth pop groups tended to favor light, playful lyrics that focused on love and partying. Hits like the Human League, "You Don't You Want Me" and Donna Summer's "I Feel Love" have lyrics about love and longing. Yet a handful of synth pop songs do take on deeper themes, such as "Enola Gay" by orchestra maneuvers in the dark. Mm, interesting. All right. So that was a short, brief history. Um, Two of the names that actually came up was Kraftwerk. So from Germany to Detroit and back, how Kraftwerk forged an industrial change. Oh shoot. Oh, so techno has Detroit roots. That's pretty cool. You might not see that in this stream, but we just doing a short, um, just doing a short little by just doing a short little shindig about the history. See, this is the kind of things I like doing. So this is the kind of things that I like doing when it comes to researching history and where things come from. So going to synthesizer music changed the entire music industry because at that time, up until synthpop became a thing, everybody was playing live instruments. So, but when the synthesizers and drum machines started coming out, now you got to where you don't need somebody playing the drums in the studio. But you can definitely tell when somebody's playing live drums in the studio versus a drum machine. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Hey, shout out to Martha. Let's get into some of these comments right here. I see a lot of y'all doing some requests. Um, Growing up when I did, it's hard getting into synth. Synth was like, from what I understand, I think synth was like very loud in the early '80s. I think it'd be hard for anybody to get into synth music. I don't know how you guys feel about that. All right, so we finna get back into the video. So we got quite a few people here, 15 of y'all. It's a shame. Channel big as mine. Anyway, let's not be let's not be unthankful. But I really enjoyed these live streams with you guys and hanging out. So after this reaction, we'll do like a little Q&A. Synth wasn't it. Tina says that synth wasn't as bad as you think. But you could definitely tell it was at the beginning stages. Like it wasn't polished like it is now. But when I think synth might have caught everybody off guard. Personally, I think it took 20 years for me to warm up to it. Well, I think when I first warmed up to it, I think it was what was that? My friend Crystal used to like this song in elementary school. I think it started like what's that? I saw the sign. What's that? I saw the sign was like techno, but I think that was synth. Was I saw the sign synth music as well? I'm thinking it was. I saw the sign and then there was definitely some black techno artists as well. So I definitely do think there was some well, they said that Kraftwerk, the guy that helped Kraftwerk, you know what I'm saying, well, techno started in Detroit. Oh, that's what the group called Ace of Base? I think synth and techno are similar. But let's get to it, man. So we got the most popular song each month in the 80s. I'm definitely looking forward to this one. I was born in 83. So, but I didn't really pick up music until about 1990. So let's get it. All right, most popular song each month in the 80s. Let's see what we got. Yeah, did you start it right? It's you in today. Hold up. Now, yeah, on yesterday's stream, we ended 1979 with I think November 79 was Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. So we started out with Mike right in 1980. So this is where he started getting some steam. I wanna rock with you all night. Dance within this. Oh, that okay. So Michael Jackson, Queen. We actually did a reaction where Freddie Mercury and Michael Jackson did a song together. I can't remember the title of the song. So we got Michael Jackson and Queen. Yeah, they super short. Whoa, Pink Floyd. We don't need no education. I heard electric dance music version of that one. I forgot which DJ who did it. We don't need no education. Paul McCartney is still going. So we went through the 60s with him with the Beatles, and then the Beatles broke up in the 70s, like right at the beginning of the 70s. He went through the entire 70s in a group called Somebody help me remember. Somebody help me remember. Come on now. Who? What group? What group was Paul McCartney in? What group was Paul McCartney in? What did he move to? The Cigarettes? I can't remember, bro. Man, I'm getting old. Wings. Wings? Okay. All right. Wow. All right. A white lady made Funky Town? Oh, my life has been a lie. Oh. I was pretty sure Funky Town was made by somebody else, by a black person. Like, and I'm being very transparent with you guys about my perception of who I thought was singing these songs. Never thought to look it up until I started doing reactions. But I had no idea. So we coming in at the end of ages with white people that got rhythm, all right? Why she look like Princess Diana? Wow. But she looked like Princess Diana, bro. Won't you take me to Xanadu? All right, so we need to figure out what is Xanadu. Where my phone at? What does Xanadu mean? That kind of came out of nowhere. That don't even look like American made music. Hold up. Hold up. What is Xanadu? Let me look this up real quick. We got the phone out. Xanadu meaning. An idealized place of great or idyllic magnificence and beauty. Xanadu mythology. Xanadu may refer to Chengdu, an ancient summer capital in Kublai Khan's empire in China, a metaphor for opulence or an idyllic place, based on Samuel Taylor. Okay. Yeah, exotic, luxurious place. So they definitely portraying that right there. ABBA is still here. ABBA is still here. The loser has to fall upside down. Boy, you're turning inside out. Hey, Diana Ross, man. We got to take that back. Boy, you turn me inside out. No, we got to run that back one more time, y'all. Let's get it. The loser has to fall. We got to run that back one more time. Boy, you turning inside out. Woo! That's the jam. Another one bites the dust. What? That was Bites the Dust was 1980? Another one bites the dust. I am a woman in love, and I do anything. Barbra Streisand doing R&B. With Barry. Okay. Yeah. I felt like I've been living in an alternate timeline my whole life. I'm a woman in love, and I do anything to get you. Hold Hold up. Hold up.
I am a woman in love, and I do anything to get you.
Hold up.
Nigga!
Bro. Barbra Streisand doing soul music? I would have never expected that from her.
Like a super trooper.
ABBA is still here.
Lights are gonna find me shining like this.
But when I see you, darling, it's celebrate good times. Come on.
Ooh. Yeah. You know what, though? One thing I do notice, I do hear some of the sounds in the music starting to change. I also do hear that we still kind of inside of the disco dance era, but we actually kind of moving on into like more like R&B, love music and stuff. We started out with Michael Jackson in 1980 doing Rock With You. And it seemed like there's this like, there's still this trend of like fun, dancey, love making music. I can see why I was born when I was, okay?
Gonna find me shining like this.
But when I see you, darling, it's celebrate good
That's car wash music right there. Celebration was car wash music.
darling. It's celebrate good times. Come on. What's the matter, you? Hey, got no respect. What do you think you do? Why you look so sad?
Dude, it's a lot going on in here. Barry Gibb. John Lennon was, wait a minute. So John Lennon got offed by somebody? John Lennon got offed by somebody? I didn't even know he was dead, honestly.
No respect. What do you think you do? Why you look so sad?
You gotta speed it up, and then you gotta slow it down. Cause if you believe that alone.
Look like they was trying to bring back swing music right here with the Making Your Mind Up.
What do you think you do? Why you look so sad?
You gotta speed it up, and then you gotta slow it down. Cause if you believe that alone.
Boy, that is some blonde hair on stage, ain't it?
And she tease you, she'll unease you. How better just you can boogie like
Wait a minute, we gotta take notes. What was that? Betty Davis?
Cause if you believe that alone. And she tease you, she'll unease you. How better.
Hey, write that down, Katrina. We might have to check that out. Betty Davis eyes Kim Carnes.
Just you can boogie like disco, love that disco sound. Move on your body.
See, man, what? Man, look, man, white people were dancing. White people was dancing. We gotta show this full screen. Hold up. Let me take this out. White people was dancing back in the 80s, bro. What happened?
How better just you can boogie like disco, love that disco sound.
Look at that rhythm.
Move on your body.
Now I
Look, I ain't taking my foot off of y'all on this one. We gonna have to dissect what happened. We gonna have to dissect what happened here. Now we gotta keep analyzing. We gotta go back and create a hypothesis, okay? But we gonna find out what happened to y'all rhythm. we gonna have to find out. We gonna really have to find out. Cause I'm tired of y'all. Y'all was on beat. Y'all was on beat. Y'all had some moves. Y'all was spinning. Let's go back and look at that. We got We got the Brady Bunch mama. She's strutting.
All the better just. You can boogie, love disco, love that disco sound. Move on your body.
Now I know I've got to run away.
Wow. So I did not know. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Now I know I've got to run away.
Wait, Jeff say the industry split us up. They got us what? They got scared. The industry split us up, man. The industry got scared, huh? we had to hit the horn on that one, bro.
And your eyes, they tell me how.
Hold up, let me make sure. I don't know. Hold on, let me fix this. Is that it? No. Just changing some filters. Is that it? No. Like that. All right.
Get so down that you can't get up, and you want so much, but you're all out of luck.
Let's get physical, physical. Wanna get physical.
Wait a minute. Physical Olivia Newton-John. So she's still around. Okay.
Let's get physical, physical. Wanna get physical.
Can you listen to how the music sound vocally though? Like, dang, dude, this is really sounds of a generation, man. This is really sounds of a generation. Like, we won't see music being done like this ever again.
Let's get physical, physical. Wanna get
That's definitely synth pop right there. That's definitely synth pop.
physical. Let's groove.
Earth, Wind, and Fire? Okay. All right. Oh, I love this song. I ain't gonna lie. I actually like this song. Centerfold. I know about that. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. Okay. Boy, this is such an anthem, bro. This is an anthem. I ain't gonna lie, man. White folks, y'all was shining in the 80s. Now, we not getting the whole complete picture. These are just the most popular songs at the time right now. But it's not a complete picture of musically what was going around in the whole scope of things from everybody. I'm just giving props where it's due. Bro, white people y'all was out here. Y'all was out here. I don't know who that is. Shakin' Stevens? Never heard of him. Say LaBelle on the last video versus her within 5. I'm gonna say LaBelle. Yeah, she did it better. But you know, that was like a healthy mix of everybody though. Wait a minute, was that Stevie Wonder and Paul McCartney? Oh wow. Paul McCartney got one of them head shapes that you just know it's him, no matter where or how far or how less pixelated the music is. Like, you know, Paul McCartney's head anywhere. His head, it has a unique shape. It's like a sweet potato or something.
And ivory live to don't you want me,
Baby, don't you want me? Oh,
all the way?
the tiger. Okay. Oh no, this sex slave music right here.
I wanna reach out and grab you. I come from a land of love. Read us slow and mention.
I heard a little bit of "Come On, Eileen," but I think I've only heard it in movies.
Read us slow and mention. At this moment, you will. Words don't come easy to me.
So we still in this era where there's a lot of musicians. Everybody couldn't be famous, but I think you knew everybody though. You know? I don't think the agenda when it comes to like focusing on only on the popular music hasn't been really polished that much yet. You didn't really get a lot of that musical bias until the 90s maybe. But I mean, still some music biases still were here, but this is a lot of music and artists that we hear. Like it's so amazing the amount of people that I've heard and never heard of, but yet they represent such a theme in these decades. Like you could tell like as we going forward, music is evolving constantly. And somebody has a new sound. Somebody always has like a different type of I think, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I think that's where you kind of truly see all the subgenres being born throughout. You know, music in the 50s kind of started out in one way. You know, it started like this. And then like as you go across, watch my fingers, you can start seeing like these branches going out. So when Jeff was talking about that the industry split us up, I think that's what they were doing. I think that's what was going on. Like you start seeing the black genres being put in these like subgroups. You know, even though a lot of black folks was making music, and then white folks, y'all was making music as well. But then at the same time, like the genres are being created, the separation is coming. So now instead of just rock and roll, now you got pop rock and roll, or now you got electric rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? Now it's starting to segregate. You know? Yeah. Yeah. So I wonder, did synth music do more harm than good? Because relatively like music was, you had a lot of people playing music. Synth music might have done more harm. That's interesting. That's very interesting.
At this moment, you will. Words don't come easy to me. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. Gotta take the life to drag me away.
Hey, we definitely got to react to this. I know this song, but we got to react to Toto. That's definitely on the list.
Not my lover, she's just a girl
So Beat It came out the same month my wife was born. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. My wife was born in May. I wonder what's the date. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Did Beat It debut? Okay, so Beat It was released on. Okay, so Beat It, the first performance. Okay, so March 31st, 1983. Oh, okay. I wonder. So the music video. The music video came out in May. Man, they was working really hard. That's Michael. Shoot, that's Michael Jackson. You better do that guitar solo for free. Beat it! No, it was the beat it.
Put on your red shoes and dance the
That's synth. That's synth pop right there. Definitely synth pop. That's synth pop all the way. Did you hear that? Oh, this might be Irene. You might have started something. Okay, we might be seeing the separation. We wasn't dancing like this in the early 80s now. 1980, we was still moving to the disco. Irene, y'all better blame Irene. R.I.P. Respect to her, but look at the way she's dancing. Y'all wasn't doing that.
every breath you take,
Oh wow.
every move you make.
So this is where P. Diddy got the sample for the Biggie tribute from here. Okay.
You take, every move you make. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I?
And I need you now.
Okay. The Euromythics. Oh shoot. So we did just read about them. So that's Sweet Dreams.
Made of these. Who am I?
And I need you.
You know, when I was a kid, I thought this guy was a girl.
Dreams are made of these. Who am I?
And I need you now tonight. And I need you more than ever.
We still in the early 80s. We ain't even halfway through the video. Wow. Uptown Girl, Billy Joel. Okay.
And I need you more than ever.
She's been living in her uptown world. I bet she
But you can definitely so that's what I noticed when we doing the music is that you can kind of hear the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen to the sound quality of what Billy Joel was doing. Like, listen to that. That's still, he grew up in the 70s. He was developing his music in the 70s, and you still hear elements of the 70s. So we in 1983, we still hearing elements of the 70s. So that's you can tell like we on the tail end of that kind of music.
is. Who am I?
And I need you now tonight. And I need you more than ever.
Uptown girl. She's been living in her uptown world.
You know what? I didn't know Billy Joel was black. Well, he looked black. Light-skinned? Let's go with light-skinned.
I bet she all night long.
All night.
All night.
All night long. Oh.
All alone, I sit
I thought that was Ron Jeremy for a second. I thought that was Ron Jeremy.
Oh, Daddy D, you know you're still number one. But girls, they wanna have fun.
You coming?
All right. So, all right, now listen. Don't do me wrong, but I'm sensing feminism is coming into play in music now too. Now, that's not to say I ain't really heard a lot of country music amongst all these hits that we've been listening to. I haven't seen like a lot of country musicians like getting the top of the charts in these specific months. So, but yeah, you getting that shade of like this the first time I felt the shade of feminism. Now, when we did the 50s, the women were feminine, but they were stronger. You know what I mean?
But girls, they wanna have fun.
You coming back to me is against the odds, and that's what I've got to face. Hello, is it me you're looking for?
If you're lost, you can look and you will find me.
Oh, I actually like this movie. Time after time. Let me see. Valerie said because the charts are separate. Martha Magnify, whenever you get a chance, would you please react to State of Shock with Michael Jackson and Mick Jagger? It's a banger. You say, oh yeah, we can definitely get that. It's gonna be hard to fit all this music into my reaction schedule. Let me see. I'm not so sure, so I'll jump off here and look, then I'll jump back on here. Oh, okay.
Time after time. Maybe I'm just too demanding.
Okay, so we got Prince. Now, Prince, what I've been learning about Prince was actually a freaking musician. Like he could play every instrument, just about. So I'm not sure, like when I hear his music now in the 80s, whether he made that himself or was it synthesized?
Time after time. Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like. If there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call?
Oh, what's love got to do?
But Tina, so wait a minute. So this is early in the 80s. Now, the whole Tina Turner movie came out in the early 90s. So, but Tina Turner was still around in the 70s though, so she didn't have any hits. That's what I'm real surprised about that.
Who you gonna call?
Oh, what's love got to do?
Got to do this.
I just called
To say I love you. That's my jam right there.
to say I love you.
Wake me up before you go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo.
Oh, here goes pop music. This is definitely pop music right here.
Before you go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. Wake me like a virgin.
Madonna. I didn't think we would see Madonna. I forgot Madonna was in the 80s. I forgot Madonna was in the 80s, bro. Like I literally forgot about Madonna. She ruled that she was one of many that ruled the 80s. We forgot. Oh, hold up.
Yo-yo. Wake me like a virgin.
That was 84? I thought Like a Virgin was 87, actually.
Touched for the very first time.
You can see the provocativeness in the music starting to come out as well. This kind of, I believe if I saw some Madonna biopics, I think Like a Virgin was actually kind of controversial because music always kind of emphasized or alliterated sexuality, but you never seen it like Madonna was starting.
Touch for the very first time.
I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm.
Oh, George Michael. All right.
Gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. I wanna know what love is. Easy lover, you get a hold.
Dang, that dude look like Dave Chappelle, bro.
Easy lover,
Philip Bailey and
get
Phil.
a hold on you, believe it.
You know, I seen some funny memes based off of this song right here.
Crazy for you. Touch me once and you know it.
Wow. So they did that song. So Nas actually sampled this track from his Godson album, actually. Oh, okay. Hold up. Hold up. I want to play that real quick. I want to play that so you guys can hear it. I want to, let me see. Let me see. Is that it? Nah, let's get back to it. I'll share that afterwards. I want to mess up the rhythm of the video.
Touch me once and you know it.
Now I'm starting to hear the stuff that I grew up hearing. Now I'm very familiar with this. With this right here, like I'm very familiar with this one. I started hearing this stuff when I was like maybe 7 or 8. Mick is still going strong. Mick is not playing. Mick is here. Mick been here. He said, look, I came up in the 60s, but I'm still here in the 80s. Madonna seemed like she's trying to bring in that techno. Madonna kind of spearheading that techno energy though, right?
Keep shining. No,
Hey, Dionne Warwick.
and you can always count on me.
How will I know if he really
Whitney, what's up?
I say a prayer.
Dude, Whitney, 1986. Whitney. Wow.
I know if he really loves me. I say a prayer.
When the gun gets tough, the gun gets going.
I ain't never heard of. I think I only heard him by name. Billy Ocean. I haven't heard none of his music actually. Dude, you know what, Jeff? I'm actually surprised we seeing so much of Lionel. I had no idea Lionel was on the charts like this. Now, we've seen Michael maybe about 3 or 4 times, but Lionel was making them hits.
He really loves me. I say a prayer.
When the gun gets tough, the gun gets going.
Homeboy look like Steven Regal getting off that bike. Amadeus. What? Hold up. What is Amadeus? Hold on, let me look this up real quick. I'm sorry I'm stopping so much, but is Amadeus. What's that? Amadeus is a let me see. How you spell that? Amadeus. At its root, Amadeus comes from the third of his long line of middle names, Theophilus, a Greek name meaning lover of God or loved by God. It is German. In its German form, it translates "got to." I don't know how to pronounce that in Latin. Oh, okay. Rock me, my. I don't think that mean that, but okay. Yeah, you starting to hear that synthesized music because remember we talked about it at the beginning of the stream with a couple of groups, and they've already topped the charts a couple times. So Pet Shop Boys as well was part of that. Don't sleep on Madonna now in the 80s. Can't sleep on Madonna in the 80s. Madonna was still, she was doing her thing. She was ghostly pale in this video, but yeah, she was doing her thing. I like those type of videos. What happened to these type of videos? I love these type of videos. I don't even know I don't even know what to call them, but they just look so good. Uh-oh, we getting back in the astrological age. Age of Aquarius coming through.
Papa, don't breathe. I'm your Venus. I'm your fire. Your desire.
Lady in red.
Take my breath away.
It's the final countdown.
So we still seeing the 80s hair bands. Like, so at the beginning, we didn't see the hair bands that much. That's strange. That's strange.
Take my breath away.
It's the final countdown.
Foreign types with the hookah pipe say,
This is definitely synthesized pop. Synthesized pop seemed to be in and out in the 80s so far.
foreign types with the hookah pipe say,
When the river was deep, I didn't falter.
Wow. Aretha Franklin and George Michael? Interesting. That's a crazy collaboration right there. Right. Right. There were, you said a lot of these songs were written and played in a lot of movies in the 80s. I think what we starting to see is a mix of live instruments with synthesized music. I think that's what's kind of bringing the hair bands back. Cause like we didn't see the hair bands. The hair bands been kind of gone since maybe the late 80s, the late 70s. I mean, the 80s hair bands kind of disappeared for a little while. And now they're starting to make a comeback, but I think this synthesized music got something to do with it too. Because a lot of those sounds they wanted to create probably couldn't be done with live instruments. Yours tonight. Wait a second. Why is Madonna making Spanish music? La Isla Bonita. Are you serious? I had no idea she made that kind of music. I ain't gonna lie, this one by Madonna actually, I'm not confused, but I'm shocked, but I'm actually intrigued at the same time. Like I want to hear the whole thing. Why did they have Madonna doing Spanish music? Madonna, they gave Madonna that Marilyn Monroe type of look. Huh. Interesting. Loving you, but it's that jam. I can't stop loving. Now look, when I was like 6 years old, this was like the first George Michael song. This was like the first George Michael song that I heard, and I was like, George Michael, my dude, right? And cause I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith because I got to go. You are always on my mind. Oh, synthesized music. Oh my God. I mean, it's so ambiguous. They not even trying to hide this synth music, man. Synth music, now I understand completely. Synth music is the 80s. Synth music is the 80s. That's why it's such a generational sound. Before they was able to refine it and kind of hide it a little bit, synth music was so ambiguous, bro. You know, nobody was making them sounds with instruments. Like, listen to that. Actually, let's go back. I mean, Pet Shop Boys, they weren't even trying to hide it, bro. Never gonna get you down. Never gonna turn around and do. Wait a minute, Kylie Minogue was around then? I didn't learn about her till the 90s. Oh, dude, I ain't gonna lie. This is the first time y'all gonna hear me say this. I thought this was a song by a white dude. I was giving this one to y'all my whole life. I had no idea Billy Ocean was black. I didn't have no idea the guy that sung this song was black. And I thought he was white. I was giving this one to y'all. I was like, here, take this one. This one here belongs to you. Shoot. Y'all look offended in the chat. Y'all look offended in the chat. Y'all was like, wait, what? Seriously? I was like, yeah. I was like, here, this one here belongs to you. I had no idea. Hold up, I want to hear that again. Let's go back. I remember this one, George Michael. Hey, look, I was amongst them. I thought the Bee Gees was black. I ain't gonna lie, that looked like Doja Cat mama or something. Yes? What's her name? She looked like Doja Cat.
Wouldn't you agree, baby, you and me got
Phil Collins was showing out in the 80s too. We got to show him some love too.
Girl, you know it's
True, yeah. Ooh, 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 I love you.
Don't worry.
Hey, hold up. I like this one. This was cool. Yeah, like if had we not seen this one, see now when I do react to these songs, you won't get the real surprise. But you know what though? I'm gonna say Anessa Lynn, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say this. How can you guys make Milli Vanilli lose all their rewards where lip syncing was a common practice already by this time? They trying to act like that lip syncing was the first of its kind with Milli Vanilli, but they already been doing it. They just got caught. They just got caught. And the way it happened with them was so messed up. But still, I mean, let's understand, we know it's not them, but I mean, lip syncing is not new. Lip syncing wasn't new by this time. The way they were performing their performances, the way they were doing their performances was still common, but they just got caught. Yeah. So he said all these chicks dancing and lip syncing, making fortunes, but then you want to take away Milli Vanilli's awards that they won because they got they had a stage mishap. They had a stage mishap. I was like, that makes me almost feel like it was set up. Because you never heard nothing of its kind like that ever again. Bro, you want to know how many people been singing for a lot of these popular singers? Like that's not new. That's not new. I think a lot of people had singers singing in front of them. Nobody really want to say it, but I feel like I ain't got no evidence either. But I feel like a lot of these other people can't sing. And they had singers singing for them. You know, it's, you know, I've heard people like people like Britney Spears had singers. So now we moving on into, man, now it's making me think a lot of people couldn't sing. Cause think about it, when you heard people sing live, what if it wasn't really them? Like, what if it really wasn't the person that was singing live? Maybe it was their proxy, like singing. Somebody was singing, but it wasn't them. Like, I'm trying to now we done opened up a can of worms, man. And I think when the synthesizing came out, I think they've been experimenting with lip syncing. And you know what? I know lip syncing been around for a while, and I understand some artists, where if they performing too much and they need to get a voice of rest, lip syncing is also necessary. So I'm not completely trying to shun people who lip syncing. I'm just saying, like, doing so many concerts at that time where going on tour was such a big thing in the 80s as well. Since, you know, I mean, we had television, but you made your money on the road. So it's only fair that some lip syncing is necessary. I think some lip syncing is like on the hook or something like that, you know. So I don't want to completely disregard lip syncing. Lip syncing is necessary in some form. But let's look at this. Let's go. I love Milli Vanilli, by the way.
Don't worry.
He's jealous, he's walking inside of the bedroom. He's got you. Straight up now, tell me, do you really
want to love me forever? Paul, dude, this is like Paula Abdul's peak right here. it's not all pop, Jeff. It's not all pop, but you can tell pop is ruling the charts though. The soul funk era has completely disappeared on the charts. You're not hearing George Clinton. You're not hearing George Clinton and the Funkadelics. You're not hearing Prince. You're not hearing what else? Who did we leave in the 70s? Like it's really been nothing but high tempo pop music that's really reaching up. But I don't know. It's strange.
Do you feel the same? Am I only dreaming? When you call my name, it's like a little prayer. I'm down on my knees.
Whoa. Oh, I see why it was controversial. She got a black, she got a black man playing Jesus up there.
Am I only dreaming? When you call my name.
Whoa.
It's like a little prayer. I'm down on my knees. She's got the look. She's got the look. She's got the look. She's got the look. What in the world can... Don't go pausing.
Oh, this one Madonna blew up. She was already famous, but this one right here, oh no. And the thing about it, everybody was striking the pose after this, bro. Everybody was striking the pose after that one. Dude, everybody was striking the pose.
She's got the look. What in the world can... Don't go pausing. Baby, put your love to the test.
No. I'm thinking about the wrong one. I'm thinking about the other Madonna song, but Express Yourself wasn't that one. Yeah, okay.
She's got the look. What in the world can... Don't go pausing. Baby, put your love to the test. Get the fuck up, Batman.
What in the world was that? Prince. What was that?
Baby, put your love to the test.
Dude, no. No. Prince. What in the world? Oh my goodness.
Baby, put your love to the test. Get the fuck up, Batman.
No. I know it was for the Batman movie, but oh my God, that looked horrible.
Baby, put your love to the test. Get the fuck up, Batman.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will. A reputação vai estar com ele aonde for.
Listen to your heart when he's calling for
Oh, so that was made by Roxette. Okay.
you. Listen to your
We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been
Billy Joel did that song? Wow. So my final thoughts. You can, after synth music started making headways, you can hear the entire 80s music everywhere change. So a lot of the live music started disappearing. You started hearing definitely more synthesized music. That was actually great. That was actually really good. Wow. Seeing the evolution, hearing the evolution of music. Oh, my conspiracy theory brain is going through things right now. R.I.P. to Prince, by the way, but uh, okay. Yeah, I will say that video did kill radio because video influenced radio. So now that you have video making headways, all people want to hear on the radio is what they see on the television. Man, see how that like trickles down? Queen made it early. Queen was early. They was I think Queen was 1980 actually. But you starting to see the pop music movement like after like 1985, pop music started just ruling the chart. Pop music was doing crazy. Yeah, radio was way before video, but all I'm saying is that you got to recognize what's influencing what. You know what I'm saying? But there were songs all over the charts. We ain't even talking about top 10 from the 80s. We're not talking about the top 10 each month. We talking about just the top song. That's definitely not encompassing a sound, but you can kind of see the pattern of like what was making it up at the top. But radio definitely is influenced by television. You know, at this point, because everybody just want to hear what they see on television. So I think that kind of killed a lot of musicians' career because every musician is pressured to have a hit single. But a lot of musicians probably wasn't having that. What would you concept? What would you? All right, so I'm gonna ask the chat. What would you guys constitute as a hit single? A hit single that hit the top of the charts, or a hit single that hit the top 10? What would hold on, let me rephrase the question. The success of a single is based on what? If it hit the top of the charts or hit the top 10? That's what I want to say. Because me being who I am, if my single hit the top 10, I'm good. I ain't gotta shoot up there. I ain't gotta be the top single. You know, it'd be nice. Don't get me wrong. It'll be nice to make it to the top. But do I have to? If every single I make consistently in the top 10, I'm content. Jathy has actually got a great point. Jathy says there are no more singers, musicians. There are artists and performers. Right. That's definitely a true statement. That's definitely a true statement. I'm surprised we didn't get Rhythm Nation. We didn't get Pleasure Principle by Janet. Who else? I'm surprised we didn't see more Queen. Very surprised we didn't see more Queen. What else? We saw the Bangles. Kind of surprised we didn't see but we're talking about genre. I'm surprised though. Surprised we didn't see like Led Zeppelin. We didn't see what else? More of the Bee Gees in the 80s. Hopefully I can find something based on the Chunk Country charts. We should do this for the country charts as well. But I had no idea Billy Joel's song, that song. What song was that? Hold up. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, this ain't it. I wanted y'all to hear that sample, but I gotta find it. I think it was at the end of the. Let me see. Nah, that wasn't it.
Let's go. Yeah. Ghetto children.
What song was that? Rule the world every time. Hmm. Warrior song. Dance? Is it that? No, that's not it. Man, I know it's this album. I know it's this album. Thug's Mansion. That's him and Tupac. Um. Yeah. Let me see. I can zone out. Hey Nas. Made you look. Zone out. Hey Nas. I can. Thug Mansion. Stillmatic. What song was that? Everybody wants to rule the world. Hmm. Mm-mm. Oh man. Oh, let me look for it on Google. Oh, so it's called Rule? I had no idea that was on. Hold up.
Yeah. Nas. Yo. Life. They wonder. Can they take me under? Nah, never that. Nah, yo, I
come from the housing, tenement buildings, unlimited killings, menaces marked for death. Better known as the projects where junkies and rockheads dwell. Though I owe to it my success, with survival of the fittest every day as a child. I would think I'm a part of USA and be proud. Confronted with racism, started to feel foreign. Like the darker you are, the realer your problems. I reached for the stars, but I just kept slipping. On this life mission, never know what's next. Ancient kings from Egypt up to Julius Caesar had a piece of the globe, every continent. Yo, this Asia, Africa, Europe, France, Japan, Pakistan, America, Afghanistan. Yo, this Protestants, Jews, blacks, Arabics, call a truce, world peace, stop acting like savages. No war, we should take time to think. The bombs and tanks makes mankind extinct. But since the beginning of time, it's been men with arms fighting. Lost lives in the towers and Pentagon. Why then must it go on? We must stop the killing. Tell me why we die, we all God's children.
Ever
Come on.
we
Yeah.
and together,
For the world.
everybody
What?
wants to
What?
rule the world. Yeah,
Peace.
dude, this was fire.
Come on.
Everybody
Yeah.
stands together.
For the world.
Everybody
What?
wants
What?
to
What?
rule the
Peace.
Dude, that was crazy. That was crazy. Now, one thing that I'm actually starting to pick up on is that how much hip hop is influenced by yeah, that's the one I was looking for initially. But one thing I'm trying to figure out, I'm starting to hear a lot of those hip hop samples inside a lot of the 90s music as well. That music that we just previously like listened to. I didn't know hip hop was influenced by so much of that and was actually using samples, even just the melody, but even just the vocals or just the words being being inside of these songs. So that actually, for people that have a lot of disrespect to show towards hip hop does pay homage a lot to some great music that we've already listened to. You know what I mean? I think hip hop deserves a better deep dive. You know what I mean? Hip hop, as far as like the music that, certain artists chose to pick from, I think we would be quite surprised the amount of sampling from hit singles and songs written by a lot of white musicians that hip hop artists actually used inside of their songs. And I think hip hop does deserve a little bit more respect on the creative side, especially even with Nas. I know, Martha. Thank you. Oh man, it's broadening my perspective. Even maybe even telling me maybe I limited myself. Even when it came to my own creativity when I was making music. Um, there was a lot to pick from. There was a lot of influences that I could have taken in as far as like making a song or creating a sample for a beat or even just kind of being inspired by certain lyrics from another artist, man. And I think, being I believe music reactors are like griots. And what griots is like, they're the tellers of history. They're the tellers of music. They make sure that um that everything from the last generation is passed on to the next generation. So I kind of take a responsibility like that. Being a music reactor, I'm taking that responsibility of bringing that music from the past and kind of giving it some light in the present. I know I'm not a big YouTube star, but I think my contribution, I want to have a little piece of the pie too, as far as my contribution to bringing that music from the 50s, 60s, and 70s all the way up here. So, so I definitely I'm definitely honored to hear all that. You know, I even have some songs we listen to from the Top Culture post. Like, I even have some of those songs in my head sometimes. But I think what I'm mostly surprised about is Madonna. I think Madonna caught me off guard. That Batman by Prince caught me off guard too. What else? What You Wouldn't Do for Love by Bobby Caldwell. I think I did a Bobby Caldwell reaction, like right after he died. So um I can't remember the title of that one. Who said you want me to listen to Ashley Simpson? Hurt by Norman Son. All right, so we're gonna get to we're gonna move on from this. We're gonna get to some of the reaction requests by Katrina. I mean, I keep calling her Katrina, so I'm so sorry. Katarina requested Hurt by Norman Son. And she actually requested With You by Ashley Simpson. Ashley Simpson. He said, Magnify, have you seen the videos of the games where Larry and the Celtics are playing the Bad Boy Pistons? Found out I still don't like them. Dude, the Bad Boy Pistons was trying to take Jordan out, man. I hate them. All right. So we're gonna take a look at Norman Sign with Hurt. I wonder. Let's check this out. I'm kind of I will admit I actually am pretty pooped out from reacting to that. And that was only 12 minutes and we made it rock for an hour. So but when I'm doing these live, what I'm saying, I try to make sure I interact with you guys as well. So but without further ado, man, we got Norman Sign with Hurt. So let's check out and see how this sound. Shout out to Katrina for the $2 super chat. And let's get it.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I know a lot of y'all not feeling hip hop, but let's give it a chance, okay? I know some of y'all just really don't like it. But, out of respect for the fact that, we move into and we listen to different music genres as well. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to show at least, you ain't got to be interested, but just like, come on and take this journey with me. Walk with me down the street a little bit on this one, okay?
Yeah. 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 See, look, I set my pride aside for this. I ran straight to God with this, cause I don't need no help from a fallen creature like me. I know we got problems, baby. I just don't know how we go back.
Interesting. I like the way he started that off. I'm trying to go live at least once a week. Once a week, twice a week is a bonus. But yesterday, when it came to the live stream for the 70s, I was just so elated to check out the 80s the next day. So, and plus I got to give, I'm married as well. So I give time for my family. So, and plus I like to play video games too. So yeah, I don't want to make my whole life about doing reactions. I try to give you guys at least a bunch of reactions from Monday through Friday. And then I kind of take a break from doing videos on Saturday and Sunday. And then we start the process over on Monday. So let's check this out. But we're gonna get back to that. But I try to go live at least once a week now.
Yeah. Yeah. See, look, I for this. I ran straight to God with this, cause I don't need no help from a fallen creature like me.
I like the way he delivered that with that slight pausing in between like his words. I trust the guy. Sometimes that cadence is more important than making your point. Those slight pauses in his eye contact with the camera actually makes you feel already connected to him by, let me pay attention to what he says.
With this, cause I don't need no help from a fallen creature like me. I know we got problems, baby. I just don't know how we go about solving them, baby. Yeah, I understand that God is sovereign, baby. But can't you see the devil got to all of them lately?
Ooh, I like how you bought that full circle with that. Check that out.
I know we got problems, baby. I just don't know how we go about solving them, baby. Yeah, I understand that God is sovereign, baby. But can't you see the devil got to all of them lately? We don't even want to meditate on your word no more. We don't want to call church to church no more. Cause we've been hurt so long. And we've been done so wrong. Oh, can you renew my mind and fix my heart of stone? I need work done, yeah. Cause I've been hurt, son. Yeah. Lord, please forgive me for the things that I've done wrong. I need work done, yeah, cause I've been hurt, son. Yeah, I get the feeling that nobody cared when I was down bad, so dead in my sins.
He looked like somebody I grew up with. He said, you need to break out a birth certificate because I'm still shocked you're anywhere around 40. He said, I would love to see a live by you reacting to the ballads of the 70s and 80s. Deborah, send me a link. Or send me let me know if you join the Discord. Let me know what you mean by ballads. But let's get back to this one. Let's check this out. I like the way this is being delivered. I like the flavor that is bringing, the introspection that is bringing with the words. But check that out.
I've done wrong. I need work done, yeah, cause I've been hurt, son.
He said the devil, I understand that God is sovereign, baby, but see how the devil got us all, baby. Like, check out what he said. Let's go back. All right, just for Jathy. Let's go back.
And fix my heart of stone.
Hold up, let's go back.
Your word no more. We don't want to call church to church no more. Cause we've been hurt so long.
Wait a minute, did I? Let me see, that's too far. Let's go back.
We go about solving them, baby. Yeah, I understand that God is sovereign, baby. But can't you see the devil got to all of them lately? We don't even want to meditate on your word no more. We don't want to call church to church no more. Cause we've been hurt so long. And we've been done so wrong. Oh, can you renew my mind and fix my heart of stone? I need work done, yeah. Cause I've been hurt, son. Lord, please forgive me for the things that I've done wrong. I need work done, yeah, cause I've been hurt, son. Yeah, I get the feeling that nobody cared when I was down bad, so dead in my sins. I specifically remember I had nobody there, but I set my pride aside for this. I ran straight to God with this, cause I don't need no help from a fallen creature like me. I know we got problems, baby. I just don't know how we go by solving them, baby. Yeah, I understand that God is sovereign, baby. But can't you see the devil got to all of them lately? We don't even want to meditate on your word no more. We don't want to call church to church no more. Cause we've been hurt so long. Yeah. And we've been done so wrong. Oh, can you renew my mind and fix my heart of stone? I need work done, yeah, cause I've been hurt, son. Yeah. Lord, please forgive me for the things that I've done wrong. I need work done, yeah, cause I've been hurt, son. La da 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 obvious? We need to put our pride aside for this. If you can't see the sin inside the world, you need binoculars. I can.
Ooh, you can't see the sin inside the world, you need binoculars. I like the way he set that line up, though.
Isn't it obvious? We need to put our pride aside for this. If you can't see the sin inside the world, you need binoculars. I can sing an opera about how we don't want God no more. We just want the bag and to be popular. So
ooh, my boy spitting bars. Norman spitting bars.
to put our pride aside for this. If you can't see the sin inside the world, you need binoculars. I can sing an opera about how we don't want God no more. We just want the bag and to be popular. So can you renew my mind and fix my
Heart of stone, work done, cause I've been hurt done.
Lord, please forgive me for the things that I've done wrong. Everything I've done wrong. Cause I've been hurt done. Somebody help me say, can you renew my mind and fix my heart of stone? I need work done. Cause I've been hurt done.
Hey,
Lord, please forgive me for the things that I've done wrong. I need
work
work done.
done.
Oh, cause I've been hurt done. Yeah.
Woo, I like that one. The song is for everybody. Let me see. Let's go back. My heart is stone. I'm in hurt time. I think people, a lot more people, if hip hop was more message oriented in some of the in some aspects, if hip hop was more message oriented, I think hip hop would be more popular amongst all the races. I just think I think there's definitely a certain plan for certain parts of hip hop not to make it mainstream, but here's the link to Norman's channel if anybody wants to go check him out. Let me see. Oh yeah, so I know Katarina said something about Diana Ross's son married Ashley Simpson. I had no idea. I know who Diana Ross's son is, but I had no idea, he would be into Ashley Simpson. That's actually surprising. What song is it? I Do. It says with you, and then it's for I do. I do, I do, I do. How did how did he end up with Ashley Simpson? Anyway. All right, you guys, we got Ashley Simpson with Evan Ross with I Do. This is the acoustic version, but it should be the same feeling, but let's get it.
1, 2, 3.
Something you get.
I seen him do a lot of acting, and a lot of characters he played are always shady. So when I see him and I found out he was Diana Ross' son, I was like, what?
3.
Something
Say you need to do the first video that was aired on MTV. Video killed the radio star.
you give me something, that special something no one ever could.
I got maybe 2 or 3 Rage Against the Machine reactions on the channel.
That special something no one ever could. And if there's one thing I know, yeah, I know that you're the one, leaving me hoping I'm floating for your love. You're asking me if I love you. I do, I do, I do. You're asking me if I trust you. I do, I do, I do. I know the world could be broken, but it's okay, babe, I got you.
He kind of sound like Mike. And the way he harmonized his words a little bit, he sound like Mike.
I do, I do. I know the world could be broken, but it's okay, babe, I got you.
You said Earth, Wind, and Fire are the band behind him? Wow, that's crazy.
And I will make it tomorrow with you, with you, with you, with you, with you, with you.
Whenever I lose my way, help me.
Oh, she got her lip. Ashley, don't be extra now. Don't be extra. All right. I don't know why she got her lip just pressed on the knob of that microphone.
Whenever I lose my way, help me. This love came over me like a hurricane, but I know you got me out the darkness I can't see. Baby, there's no place I'd rather be. You're asking me if I love you. I do, I do, I do. You're asking me if I trust you. I do, I do, I do. I know the world could be broken, but it's okay, I got you. And I'ma make it tomorrow with you, with you, with you, with you, with you.
Just love me this way. Trust me the same. 'Cause I do anything for you. I do anything for you. Just trust me the same. You're asking me if I love you. I do. You're asking me if I trust you. I do.
Her voice sounds very raspy. Man. Wow.
I do. You're asking me if I trust you. I do. Hey, I know the world could be broken, but it's okay, I got you. And I will make it tomorrow with you, with you, with you, with you, with you, with you. Yeah, baby.
He said Evan got Ashley back into singing. Oh, okay. That was pretty cool. He said, hold up. Somebody said, actually confirm what I said. Somebody say, I love Ashley's voice. Her unique rasp complements his tone. Yeah. I didn't know Evan could sing that good, actually. Shoot. How long we been on? 2 hours? Yeah, that's about my limit. Oh. Man, I had fun. I think we doing the 90s. We're gonna do the 90s next time. The 90s, I'm hoping to you gonna see me. I think I know a lot of the 90s hits actually. But yeah, next Saturday, be on the lookout. Make sure you hit the notify me button. As far as when it comes to being here on time. Okay. We had a good turnout yesterday. We had a pretty good turnout today. So I thank you guys for coming back on. So shout out to you guys. Um, and let me see. I'm gonna check the YouTube. Uh, okay, so he has one that says the second most popular song each month in the 80s. Dang it. We should have did that one. We should have did both of them. So okay, so this is what we'll do then. We'll do the second most popular songs in the 80s, and then we'll jump to the 90s as well. We'll do the 90s. We'll do a doubleheader next Saturday. So yeah, I see y'all still requesting that one, Jathy. I'm gonna get to that one too. I will. I will. I appreciate y'all. Um, there's actually he has a lot of them here. Um, he got top 20 songs by Michael Jackson. Um, wow. Top 20 songs by Eminem. Top 20 songs. I'm guessing these top 20s are so short because he probably had to clip it very, very short. Okay. So with that being said, man, thank you guys for coming on, man. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. So shout out to everybody who was able to withstand 2 hours of looking at my face. So hey, I'll catch you guys later, man. You guys have a safe Sunday. And I see you in the reactions. All right. Peace.